Hey everyone! Giraffes, known for their incredibly long necks and unique spots, are some of the most iconic animals on the planet. Found mostly in Africa's savannas and woodlands, they use their impressive necks to grab leaves and branches that are out of reach for other creatures. Ready to dive into this fascinating world? Drop a number 1 in the comments below. Giraffes, celebrated for their grace and stunning beauty, can reach heights of 5.5 to 6 meters. Their coats, adorned with light brown spots on a pale background, help them blend seamlessly into their environment. They mostly feed on the leaves of acacia and other tall trees, using their long, flexible tongues to reach and pull food from high branches. While their appearance may convey a sense of gentleness, giraffes are equipped with formidable defense mechanisms. Their powerful kicks can fend off predators, and research has shown that in urgent situations, they can sprint at speeds of up to 60 km/h. Giraffes are not only a stunning sight in the animal kingdom, but also play a crucial role in the ecosystems they inhabit. Giraffes, however, can reach and feed on leaves from tall trees that are out of reach for most other animals. When giraffe populations become too large, their feeding habits can cause significant declines in plant species like acacias and other tall trees. This damage to vegetation not only disrupts the food sources for many animals, but also leads to habitat loss, ultimately altering the structure of ecosystems and potentially causing long-term environmental consequences. An effective way to tackle the issue of giraffes damaging plants is through controlled hunting. This approach not only helps regulate giraffe populations, but also reduces their negative impact on local flora. When planned and monitored carefully, hunting can maintain a balance between giraffe numbers and the health of plant life. Do you agree with this approach? If so, give this video a like. If not, leave a 0 in the comments to share your thoughts. To hunt giraffes legally and responsibly, strict guidelines set by wildlife and conservation authorities must be followed. Hunters must first obtain a valid permit from the relevant authorities and adhere to regulations regarding hunting seasons, designated areas, and the allowable number of giraffes to be hunted. Hunters must use safe and humane methods, ensuring they use the right weapons and possess the skills to make accurate shots, minimizing the animal's suffering. Using precision aiming tools and choosing optimal hunting times when the animal is calm can significantly reduce stress and enhance the ethical approach to hunting. Additionally, hunters must obtain a valid license from the authorities and follow regulations regarding hunting seasons, designated areas, and the allowable number of giraffes to be hunted. Hunting should always be conducted under the supervision of experts and closely monitored to ensure it doesn't negatively impact the giraffe population or the surrounding ecosystem. After a giraffe hunt, it's crucial to take the necessary steps to ensure the hunt was conducted legally and responsibly. Hunters should submit a detailed report to the local wildlife authority, including the number of giraffes hunted, the location, and any issues faced during the hunt. Ultimately, the funds generated from hunting should be reinvested into conservation and research programs that focus on protecting the environment and other wildlife. A balance of ethical hunting and robust conservation efforts is vital to ensuring these activities help maintain ecological balance and contribute to the sustainable survival of giraffes. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel to keep up with our upcoming content. Black bears are among the most common bears in North America, found mainly in forests, mountains, and grasslands. They range from medium to large in size, with black fur, though some can also have brown or gray coats. Curious to learn more about black bears? Drop a number 1 in the comments below if you're interested. As omnivores, black bears play a crucial role in maintaining a balanced ecosystem by controlling insect and small animal populations and dispersing seeds. They primarily eat fruits, nuts, and herbs, which help spread seeds and support plant growth. At the same time, their predation of small animals helps regulate their populations, reducing competition for resources in the environment. In 2023, a surge in black bear intrusions into residential areas became a growing concern across the United States. Surveys and reports indicated a significant increase in the number of black bears entering urban and suburban neighborhoods, with many cases of them raiding trash cans, invading yards, and even entering homes. The main cause of this behavior is the loss of natural habitats and food sources for bears, pushing them to search for food closer to human settlements. To prevent black bears from entering residential areas, a range of effective prevention and management measures should be put in place. First, homes should use bear-proof trash cans to improve food storage and limit easy access to food. Second, installing electronic fences around high-risk areas can act as a strong barrier, effectively keeping bears out of residential neighborhoods. Black bear hunting, when carried out in a planned and legal manner, can be an effective way to control black bear populations and minimize the risk of them entering human settlements. By managing bear populations through hunting, we can maintain a balanced, sustainable population while reducing competition for food in their natural habitats. Do you agree with this approach? If so, please like this video. If not, leave a 0 in the comments to share your thoughts. When hunting black bears, it's crucial to maintain a safe distance to ensure both your safety and the bear's well-being. The ideal distance is influenced by the bear's size, the terrain, and environmental conditions. In general, a minimum distance of 100 to 200 meters is recommended to avoid startling the bear or making it feel threatened. While black bears are typically not aggressive, they can react violently if they feel cornered or endangered. After hunting black bears, there are a number of important steps that need to be taken to ensure proper management and conservation of the species. First, hunters need to properly dispose of and preserve the carcass. Next, hunting results need to be reported to wildlife management agencies, including information on the location, number, and condition of the bears. This helps authorities monitor the black bear population and assess the impact of hunting on the population. These actions not only help maintain ecological balance, but also protect the survival of black bears and other wildlife. Thank you for watching this video. If you like the video, please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel to continue watching the next videos.
Hello everyone. Gunshots are heard, and the wild boars are trying to escape. What's happening in the US? The issue of invasive wild boars is becoming serious in many countries around the world. With their rapid reproduction rate, each female wild boar gives birth to about 13 to 16 piglets per year. The increasing severity of the wild boar problem presents a significant challenge for humans in controlling them. In the United States, the wild boar population has risen to approximately 8 million, causing an estimated $2.5 billion in damage to the agricultural industry each year. In Australia, the situation is even more alarming, with about 28 million wild boars causing severe damage to ecosystems and biodiversity. Adult wild boars can weigh up to 150 pounds, with sharp tusks and large hooves. They inhabit vast areas and places with abundant food sources, such as cornfields. Their presence not only threatens crops, but also poses a danger to humans and other animals. The explosion in the wild boar population demands stricter control measures. If left unchecked, they can invade and devastate your habitat. Are you facing issues with invasive wild boars? Additionally, they have started attacking the city of San Antonio in central Texas. Moving in large groups, they invade residential areas and parks in search of food, rummaging through trash cans and digging up lawns to find earthworms, causing significant damage to both private and public property. The damage is estimated to reach $4 million by 2023. Many cases of people being attacked by wild boars while walking or jogging have been reported. Statistics show a concerning increase in wildlife attacks on humans, with approximately 26% of incidents in Texas involving wild boars. There are around 500 collisions between wild boars and vehicles each year in the state. Not only in urban areas, but they also cause damage to farms in suburban regions with their destructive and dangerous habits. These populations often invade fields and completely destroy crops. According to estimates by the U.S. Department of Agriculture, wild boars cause nearly $250 million in damage to the agricultural industry in Texas each year. The overpopulation of wild boars has become a major concern. Local authorities have had to implement various measures to control them, including allowing residents to hunt freely. Hunting wild boars poses a significant challenge for hunters, especially when this activity takes place in rugged mountainous areas. The high mountains and difficult terrain increase the level of danger for those involved. To better control the invasive wild boar population, new hunting methods have been introduced to address their swift movements through dense forests or vast fields. Hunting in deep forest areas requires hunters to have the ability to access and move flexibly through rough and dangerous terrain. Hunting in the forest requires hunters to have strong shooting skills and the ability to accurately hit targets at close range. Additionally, hunters can use the technique of mimicking wild boar calls to lure them closer to the hunting area. Hunters need to possess strong observation skills, a deep understanding of the terrain, and the ability to analyze and accurately determine their position. This requires patience and the ability to adapt to harsh natural environments. Another crucial factor is the weather conditions. Before embarking on a hunting trip, hunters must thoroughly study the weather to ensure there will be no heavy rain or strong winds, as adverse weather conditions can make accurate shooting much more difficult. Additionally, wild boars often have a habit of hiding in bushes, which presents numerous challenges for hunters. This is truly an adventurous experience with many potential risks if hunters do not adhere to government regulations. The success rate in hunting wild boars is estimated to be around 60%, depending largely on the hunter's skill and adherence to safety protocols. An experienced hunter will ensure proper approach, appropriate shooting distance, and safety throughout the hunting trip. If you agree that working with an experienced hunter will make your hunting trip more successful, comment with the number 1. In 2022 alone, the Texas Wildlife Department eradicated approximately 30,000 wild boars. That number is nearly double compared to 2019. In Florida, the annual number of wild boars culled through hunting reaches around 37,000. By 2023, this number is expected to exceed 50,000. Other states, such as Georgia, Alabama, Arkansas, Louisiana, and California, have also widely implemented large-scale hunting campaigns to control the booming wild boar population. Hunting is considered an effective measure, as it quickly reduces the number of wild boars in the United States. Additionally, in search of a more humane solution, tracking chips have been implanted in tigers, which are then released into the wild to hunt wild boars. This method not only leverages the tiger's sharp hunting instincts, but also helps control the wild boar population in an effective and less painful manner. When confronted by a tiger, wild boars often panic and screech loudly to warn their herd to flee, creating a tense yet natural scene in the struggle for survival. In addition to being targeted by tigers, wild boars also face the pursuit of black bears and wolves. These natural predators play a crucial role not only in maintaining the food chain, but also in controlling the wild boar population, which could cause significant environmental damage if left unmanaged. The presence of these powerful predators in the ecosystem creates natural pressure, forcing wild boars to remain vigilant and avoid areas where they could cause damage. This natural interaction helps keep the wild boar population in check, contributing to the preservation of ecological balance and minimizing negative impacts on the surrounding environment. However, these methods are also controversial due to ethical concerns, high operational costs, and safety risks. Do you know of any other effective and more humane methods to control the invasive wild boar population? Please share your thoughts in the comments section to help other farmers affected by wild boars. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel to support us and stay updated with our latest videos. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. During harsh winters, food sources become scarce, leading to increased competition among predators. Some wolves may struggle to find enough food to maintain a healthy weight due to prolonged hunger, and in some cases, this severe starvation can lead to exhaustion and death for some of them. The wolves become aggressive and are forced to launch intense attacks on sheep farms in Canada. These attacks are fierce, driven by their survival instincts, pushing them to search desperately for food. In 2022, farmers reported hearing the howls of wolves echoing from deep within the forest. When they awoke the next morning, they found several sheep carcasses scattered across the farm, some with their entrails exposed from the bites. Most of the sheep lay motionless on the ground. Wolves primarily attacked the sheep at the neck, abdomen, and legs. It took half a day to gather the carcasses, and the farmers were heartbroken, as these sheep were the main source of income to support their families. According to the Canadian Ministry of Agriculture, on that day, 100 farms were affected by the wild wolf attacks, resulting in sheep losses amounting to $15,700 in just one night. In the winter, damage from wolf attacks on sheep farms increased, prompting a group of 50 to 60 people to plan a coordinated effort to surround and capture the wolves using snowmobiles. To prepare thoroughly for the hunt, an experienced hunter who had participated in many previous expeditions provided safety instructions and distributed walkie-talkies to ensure communication among all members. The hunters were instructed to shoot only the wolves and avoid harming other animals in the hunting area. The group utilized 17 snowmobiles and trailers to save time, prepare for the hunt, and ensure that everyone was in their designated positions. An important step before the wolf hunt began was to check and calibrate the weapons, particularly testing the new semi-armored ammunition. The hunting team, consisting of 3 hunters, a ranger, and a hunting expert, emphasized the importance of precise weapon adjustments to avoid any errors during the hunt. Since the hunt was to take place at night, the training was more rigorous to ensure both safety and effectiveness. The hunters were instructed on how to use thermal scopes, carry the appropriate ammunition, and use headlamps. Final adjustments were made before the hunt began to ensure everything was in order. The Canadian hunters had prepared bait for the wolves during previous trips. The plan was to place decoys to increase the chances of success, especially under challenging conditions like a full moon, which makes the wolves more cautious. As the animal carcasses decompose, they release volatile organic compounds with a strong, fishy odor. These scents stimulate the wolves' keen sense of smell, drawing their attention and leading them to move toward the source of the odor in the night air. The group of hunters was prepared for a tense confrontation with the invasive predators as the wolves began to appear, heightening the sense of tension. The hunting team coordinated skillfully and fought with determination to protect their sheep. They successfully took down a total of 12 wolves in a single night of hunting. Despite the hunting plan being meticulously researched, the hunters had to remain vigilant at all times. As in the deep forest, wolves could appear from any direction. Especially during a hunt, hunters should never separate from their team and must stay together to ensure safety. Wolves can exploit certain vulnerable areas on the body to quickly incapacitate their prey when necessary. One of the main weak points is the head and neck area. If these spots are targeted, the wolves will lose their ability to attack. Other sensitive areas, such as the abdomen and ribs, are also critical targets that hunters must be well aware of, as failing to recognize these vulnerabilities could be extremely dangerous in the wild. Canadian hunters face fierce challenges when hunting wolves at night on snow and ice. Harsh weather conditions and thick snow make silent movement crucial, as any noise could alert the wolves to the hunter's location. To participate in wolf hunting in Canada, hunters must have a government-issued hunting license and comply with regulations regarding the timing, location, and number of wolves that can be hunted. Typically, there are 2 hunting seasons that extend from fall to spring, when weather conditions and the snowy environment are favorable. The health of the hunters is a crucial factor. They must be physically prepared and have the stamina to endure the harsh conditions of the cold landscape and to carry out hunting activities over extended periods. The wolf hunt lasted for many hours, with the hunting team experiencing tense moments as each gunshot rang out like a challenge. The wolves fled before the hunters' pursuit. The hunters recounted a sense of satisfaction as they successfully overcame this dangerous invasive predator. However, the issue of wolf hunting in Canada remains a complex and controversial topic, drawing diverse and often opposing opinions from the public. Many people oppose wolf hunting, arguing that it is cruel and violates the rights of wild animals. They call on the Canadian government to implement educational programs to raise awareness about the dangers of wolves and how to avoid them safely. What do you think about this issue? Comment with the number 0 if you disagree that hunting wolves at night is dangerous for hunters. Hunters are responsible for reporting their hunting results to local wildlife management agencies. These reports include information on the number of wolves hunted, their gender, age, hunting locations, and the methods used. Reporting hunting results helps wildlife management agencies monitor wolf populations, assess the effectiveness of control measures, and make appropriate management decisions. Due to the dangers of hunting wolves at night, hunters have switched to using airplanes as a method to control wolf populations in vast and hard-to-reach areas. Using small planes, hunters fly over expansive snowy fields where wolves often live. From above, hunters have a wide view and can easily spot wolves moving below. When a target is detected, the plane descends so the hunter can aim and shoot accurately. This method requires close coordination between the pilot and the hunter, as well as precise shooting skills under high speed and windy conditions. Aerial wolf hunting is typically used in areas with extremely rugged or vast terrain, where traditional hunting methods face significant challenges. However, it is also controversial due to the inherent dangers and ethical concerns associated with hunting from the air. The bravery of Canadians in protecting their sheep farms has helped reduce wolf attacks on their land. Comment with the number 1 if you enjoy hunting. Thank you for staying with the people of Canada until the end of the video. Since these solutions have been effective in preventing the spread of some invasive species, do you believe there are any better alternatives? If so, don't forget to share your thoughts and opinions in the comments section below. Also, don't forget to share, like, and subscribe to support us for upcoming videos. Lastly, don't forget to share this video with all your friends so they can watch and enjoy it as well.
Got him! Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm very sure.
Got him. Hey there! Congratulations. That was great. I'm glad you're here.
Hello everyone! In today's video, we're diving into some intense moments on the railway tracks, where even the tiniest slip-up can result in devastating outcomes. The video highlights the critical need to stay vigilant, especially around railway crossings, as animals like buffaloes don't react to train horns. It's vital to reinforce signage and install safety barriers in areas where animals are frequently found. When driving through livestock areas, remember to always slow down and stay alert. Leave a comment with the number 1 if you agree. The video captures the shocking moment when a Bride Line train crashes into a car in North Miami Beach. Have you ever found yourself stuck near train tracks? Always stay alert and follow the signals to avoid disasters like this. Don't let mobile devices distract you while driving. I've watched this over and over and can't help but think how lucky the driver was to escape quickly as an SUV recklessly sped toward the train at high speed. Never underestimate the speed of the first train. Your car can't outrun it. At the Glazeb Festival in Zouk, Indonesia, attendees were fortunate to get off the tracks just in time to avoid a collision. Their fast reactions may have been the key to saving their lives. Have you ever found yourself in a situation where quick thinking helped you escape danger? Your train ride home is delayed for hours due to a cow lying under the train, causing an unavoidable disruption. What's your take on this? Who should be held responsible, the train or the animal? If you believe the train is at fault, leave comment number 2. Watching a train crash into a car is a heart-stopping moment. The sheer force of the collision is overwhelming, especially with flooded tracks in the video. This serves as a stark reminder of the immense power of trains and the critical need to never ignore signals. In Bryan, a truck got stuck on the tracks, and 2 trains crashed into it, sparking a fire. Never stop on the tracks. It's a life-saving lesson. An incredible moment when a train accident in Texas was caught on camera. Have you ever had to spend a lot of money repairing your car after a collision with livestock instead of another vehicle?
Ya Allah, bapaknya tabrak kereta, ya Allah.
A driver ignored a red light and the barriers, almost causing a disaster in Chattanooga. Always follow traffic signals, especially near railroad tracks. Have you ever ignored a warning signal while driving? What happened? Specific warning signs are placed near livestock grazing areas with messages like cattle crossing or watch for livestock, encouraging drivers to slow down and stay alert. This serves as both a safety precaution and a humane measure to protect both animals and people.
Double kill, triple kill, tacular, kill atrocity, Kilimanjaro, kill test, killionaire, killing spree, killing frenzy, running riot.
Colliding with an elk is far more dangerous than hitting livestock due to their size and height. Their weight can cause them to fall onto the car's hood, leading to severe structural damage and potentially serious injuries. If you encounter this on the road, call emergency services right away. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel for more amazing moments ahead. In the 1990s, the Desert Wildlife Laboratory in Arizona conducted groundbreaking studies to stimulate the growth of native lizard species. The aim was to explore their ecological impact, but the experiment failed, resulting in the lizards doubling in size. This failure in Arizona left a significant lesson about the dangers of ecological intervention. Leave comment number 1 if you want to see how these lizards developed. These creatures can reach speeds of up to 25 mph, making them even more dangerous as they will attack humans if threatened. They consume up to 50 pounds of animal carcasses and trash daily. Their presence has contaminated over 4,000 acres of agricultural land, causing severe pollution of water and soil. The damage to agricultural production has surpassed $30 million with no clear solution in sight. By 2000, the US government initiated a hunting effort to control the explosion of giant lizard species in Arizona. Wildlife officials closely monitored the reptiles and advised hunters to stay at least 100 yards away to avoid danger. In swampy areas, hunting dogs are often used to help track the lizards, but hunters must remain extremely cautious. The lizard's powerful tail can knock down anyone who gets too close.
Wow, yung kira mas bro. Perutnya kenyang mah.
Hunters are advised to avoid the wetlands in eastern Arizona, as the terrain there heightens the risk of encountering lizards and sudden attacks. Ensuring the safety of hunters is a top priority when hunting these creatures, and obtaining a permit is not easy. Only individuals between the ages of 21 and 50 with no criminal record are eligible to apply. To qualify, hunters must complete a 6-month hunting course, learning from experienced professionals. The training costs around $2,500, making it a serious commitment. Each hunting season, which runs from June to September, allows only 150 licensed hunters to participate. The harsh desert environment of Arizona demands that hunters be in top physical condition, and hunting on rainy days should be avoided due to the hazardous swampy terrain. Hunting in groups for support is a viable option. Investigations by the Arizona Game Fund have shown that using cover significantly improves a hunter's chances by reducing the lizard's ability to detect their presence, boosting success rates to 80%. Have you ever hunted this species? If so, leave comment number 2. If not, leave number 5. Hunters often use high-powered AR-15 rifles, capable of firing up to 10 rounds at once, along with advanced binoculars for precision. This equipment ensures maximum efficiency, allowing hunters to take down up to 5 lizards per day. Thanks to modern technology, the government successfully reduced the lizard population in Arizona from 10,000 to between 3,000 and 3,500 in just a few months. Hunters are only permitted to operate in areas specified on their permits, such as the Sonoran Desert and the Superstition Mountains, where there is a large lizard population. Violating hunting seasons can result in heavy fines of up to $5,000. Hunters are encouraged to stay updated on policy changes by regularly checking the official Arizona Fish and Game Department website.
Mantap, Jos Gondos.
Mantap.
At the end of the hunting season in Arizona, hunters must report their activities to authorities, adding urgency and responsibility to the process. Clear regulations strictly prohibit catching lizards by hand, especially in the dangerous swamp areas near the Colorado River. Hunters are advised to study the behavior of lizards in these areas to avoid hazardous encounters. Safety is paramount, and adhering to these regulations is crucial to prevent accidents. It's quite astonishing. Do you think these lizards would be eaten by humans? Only certain species of lizards are allowed to be consumed, and they must be hunted in managed areas like the Sonoran Desert. Lizards weighing over 100 pounds are not permitted for consumption due to health concerns and must be disposed of during the hunting season. Hunters are only allowed to handle up to 50 pounds of meat, and everything must be approved by the Arizona Department of Health before consumption. If you have any information on measures to deal with lizards, leave a comment below to help build a safer hunting organization. Comment number 3, if you think the United States method of handling lizards is reasonable. Stay tuned for the next content. Based on experience, it takes a skilled hunter at least 3 years to fully understand the tracks and behavior of their prey. The dry grass ahead isn't just grass, it's a sign that a massive invasive species recently passed through. Right now, a black bear is about 300 yards away, foraging for berries. But with a shift in the wind or one careless step, it could vanish in an instant. At that distance, using binoculars to track the bear's every move is crucial for a successful hunt. Are you ready to dive into this adventure, where every hunt is a thrilling game of wits between hunter and animal? If you're ready, drop a comment with the number 1. Continuing the journey, the hunters spot a flock of wild turkeys to the southeast, foraging among the low brush. Turkeys represent both Native American heritage and early settlers, as well as being a valuable food source, high in protein and low in fat. However, by law, turkey hunting is only allowed during the spring and fall seasons to help protect the species' population. The hunter grips the rifle tightly and lies low. This is the moment of truth. A massive musk ox, its thick coat rippling in the wind, stands ahead. With sheer power and a fierce protective instinct, it can take down any threat if it feels provoked. In Germany, only hunters aged 18 and over are permitted to hunt this invasive species. But here's the real question. Does age truly matter? Or is it courage that defines a true hunter? What do you think? Before I finished watching the video, I thought the hunter had missed the chance when the goat turned away. But the two hunters didn't let the opportunity slip. A single, precise shot ended it cleanly. This is the kind of hunting style many consider humane. Still, it's just as important to protect yourself. Always wear proper safety gear and slip-resistant boots when moving through the mountains. These are rare moments that few people ever get to witness. This video was captured by hunters as the decisive moment approached and the tension reached its peak. Bow or rifle? Which weapon will take down the powerful baboon? Baboons can run up to 35 miles per hour when they sense danger, so finding the right hiding spot is crucial to avoid being spotted. Pursuing buffalo isn't just about spotting one. It's about following the entire herd. Buffalo are a hazardous invasive species that travel in packs. Nice shot. That's why you should always have backup. Your aim needs to be precise enough to drop the target without spooking the whole group. If they sense you, you might not get another shot. Incredible shot. It takes just seconds to see a moment like this, but how long did the hunter prepare for it? Have you ever gone buffalo hunting? If so, leave a 2 in the comments. If not, leave a 0.
Perfect. One more right where the heart. Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm very sure. I get him right up here.
The buck stands less than 30 yards off, its broad antlers jutting up from the forest floor. But something's not right. A fawn darts out behind it. Do you think it could take down the fawn? Still, the law's clear. Hunting fawns is illegal.
She's a bush. Yeah, listen.
The lion bellows, gripping the tree, straining for the prize it smells in the distance. But this isn't just any meal, it's a meticulously set bait. Its hesitation seems to doom the effort until another male lion emerges. In South Africa, lion hunting is legal but strictly controlled. The government allows about 150 lions to be hunted annually, mainly in private reserves, to manage their population when they start threatening urban areas.
Whoa, come behind us. Good shot. Wait. Go. Okay.
And think.
The hunter, meticulously geared up for tonight's outing, employs a sound-emitting device to lure red foxes, an invasive species widespread in Australia. Though the exact year of the device's invention isn't documented, it's earned strong praise from hunters for its success in targeting red foxes, a species responsible for roughly $300 million in annual damages. Teamwork is a major edge in hunting. See 3 to 5 hunters work in sync to bring down a colossal elephant far larger than themselves. Let's roll. One key detail: they skip bright clothing, opting for gray gear that merges seamlessly with the Zambezi landscape. Every second of this video showcases the challenges hunters tackle, from pinpoint shots to surprise encounters. Drop a comment on what stood out to you. Be a legend. Hunting is more than a craft. It's a reverence for the wild. If these moments thrill you, smash that like button to catch the next epic hunting clip.
Great shot. Thank you. That's a great hunt.
In October 2012, Hurricane Sandy slammed New York, ranking among the fiercest storms ever with 115 mph winds and massive flooding. It inflicted up to $65 billion in damages statewide, including $42 million in agricultural losses. Within 10 days post-storm, forest vegetation was heavily ravaged, disrupting wild boars' food supply. Let's unite to safeguard the environment and aid vegetation recovery after Hurricane Sandy. Drop a 1 in the comments to discover how New Yorkers are tackling wild boar issues. More than 2.5 million wild boars in New York swarmed cornfields seeking food. The storm hit during their breeding season, amplifying the devastation. Wild boars tore through corn crops, snapping stalks and triggering soil erosion. The escalating harm to agriculture and ecosystems has driven the widespread use of steel cage trapping as a key control measure. Wild boar traps are permitted only in suburban and rural areas, such as Adirondack Park and unpopulated regions. Trapping is banned near homes, roads, and protected areas like Central Park and Harriman State Forest. Hunters need to be at least 16, complete a safety training course, and pay a permit fee of $22 to $100. After selecting a site, a large steel cage trap is installed, equipped with an automatic door that shuts when activated by the boar. Hunters or land managers commonly use corn, fruit, or other enticing foods to attract wild boars. The corn bait is often blended with sugar or syrup flavors, holding its scent for 24 to 48 hours and luring boars from roughly 300 yards away. For a 200 square foot trap, about 50 to 60 pounds of corn is required to provide enough bait without excess waste. In the initial trapping effort following Hurricane Sandy, hunters snared 100 to 150 wild boars in one session. Once set, traps typically caught boars within 8 hours. Hunters must frequently monitor trap sites to deal with captured boars quickly. New York wild boar hunters are required to stay informed on hunting regulations from the New York State Department of Environmental Conservation. Have you ever trapped that many wild boars? If yes, drop a 2 in the comments to share your story. Hunting pregnant wild boars or piglets is prohibited to protect the ecological balance and ensure humane hunting practices. When setting steel cage traps for wild boars, hunters must use traps that are at least 5 to 6 feet high to prevent the boars from jumping out. These steel cage traps are designed to operate automatically with weight sensors or a door mechanism that triggers when the boar steps inside, allowing the trap to function effectively in any weather conditions.
How many pounds that is?
Come here, boy.
Wild boar hunters are responsible for collecting the boars after they are trapped to prevent environmental contamination or attracting other animals to the area. After storm seasons, hunters face greater challenges in moving and collecting wild boars due to flooded roads, muddy terrain, and fallen trees. During the post-Hurricane Sandy cleanup campaign in 2012, the heaviest wild boar in history was recorded, weighing in at 400 pounds. Wild boar meat is a fantastic protein source, prized for its leaner, more flavorful profile compared to domestic pork. It's commonly used in a range of dishes, including roasts, sausages, and hearty stews. Some producers smoke or cure the meat to extend its shelf life. This thoughtful preparation maximizes the use of wild boars, honoring both the hunt and the culinary heritage it upholds. Drop your thoughts in the comments below to stay in the loop with the latest updates. Be sure to like and subscribe to the channel for more videos on hunting activities before exploring wild boar hunting further. Hey there. In Australia, trapping wolves has long been a key practice to safeguard farms, but everything shifted by late 2022. Farmers observed unusually hostile behavior in wolves, uncovering a startling truth. Rabies was spreading fast among them. Trapping was suddenly stopped over fears that handling wolf carcasses could spread the disease to humans. This left farmers vulnerable as the wolves grew bolder, causing more destruction. Drop comment number 1 to join us in exploring safe, effective solutions to tackle this problem. The cost of damage skyrocketed to over $1.5 million from livestock and pet losses due to rabid wolves. At the same time, in Queensland, Australia, a group of captive red foxes, raised for pest control, broke free from a farm, carrying scabies, a parasite that quickly spread to local livestock and wildlife. By early 2023, more than 150 outbreaks were reported. In early 2018, the Australian government kicked off a major initiative to tackle the invasive wolf population. Drawing from past trapping conflicts, the government mandated that hunters maintain a safe distance of 350 feet to stay out of harm's way. Nice shot. This massive effort runs yearly from September to March, with winter as the prime season. During this period, precisely 2,300 hunters from across the nation unite to brave freezing temperatures and rough terrain. In Australia's rugged Northern Territory, hunters take on the task of controlling the wolf population, effectively curbing the damage they inflict. At the prestigious Arnhem Land Hunting Center, hunters complete an intense 3-month training program, sharpening their shooting skills, including the prone position crucial for open terrain with minimal cover. This demanding training challenges them to perfect every shot, refining vital instincts for conservation. With each skill mastered, excitement grows as hunters gear up to make critical real-world choices to safeguard Australia's delicate ecosystem. During Australia's brutal winter, wolf hunting gets tougher due to extreme weather. Hunters must diligently check forecasts, as sudden snowstorms can hit, particularly in September, when winds can gust up to 45 mph. The government equips hunters with tents for safe shelter during these storms. Teamwork is critical for enhanced safety. Thanks to responsible hunting, the wolf population in northern Australia has dropped from 4,200 to 2,800, aiding in stabilizing the livestock economy. If you support this wolf hunting approach, drop comment number 3. In 2019, while grappling with millions of wolves, managing red foxes emerged as a pressing concern in Australia by 2018. To tackle these invasions, specific regions in Australia permit controlled hunting in remote areas. Hunters need to secure a permit, priced between $30 and $45, and adhere to stringent local rules. To boost their success, hunters also spend up to $500 on camouflage clothing and protective gear. Due to ethical concerns, fox hunts must be reported to authorities upon completion. Responsible hunting practices have also helped lessen criticism from communities opposed to hunting. These invasive species are carefully gathered and humanely euthanized to curb disease spread. For hunter safety, these methods are tightly regulated to prevent disease outbreaks. What's your take on how farmers are managing these invasive species? Drop a comment below. Are these efforts worth it?
Got him! Heck of a shot.
These strategies have proven highly effective in controlling certain invasive species. Got any ideas for improved solutions? Share your thoughts in the comments so we can explore them together. Thanks for watching the full video. If you enjoyed it, be sure to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to spread the word to your friends so they can check it out too. Farewell, and catch you in the next video.